Hey everyone, welcome to your daily inspiration. As usual, you guys, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Share, get the message out there, and comment. I love you guys. I really appreciate all your love and support. Those are just a few of the things you can do to help the channel. And donations. I really appreciate it, you guys. All right, so we have a certain slant of light. Okay, and that is number 28 for those of you interested in the numbers. Let me go ahead and hold it up for you. I read it. From the darkness there emerges illumination deemed divine. Feckless searching terminated by insight most sublime. From despair and confusion erupts another form of lucidity, all resulting from a certain slant of light. The message here is illumination is coming. Darkness and confusion are commonplace. Let me start that over. Darkness and confusion are commonplace in this world. Do not worry. Illumination is coming in the form of a new way of viewing your environment or situation. Some call it divine insight, and others enlightenment. Either way, be prepared for new perspective. A sudden shift in thinking will arise from the uncovering of unknown facts, opinions, or desires. These new points will help you understand where you are now and help you to answer some of the questions that have been gnawing at you for some time. Be prepared though. The illumination may be subtle and easy to miss. Keep your eyes open and your spirit curious so that you do not miss out on the illumination you have been so long waiting for. Another message here. You already know the answer to your current problem. It is in plain sight before you, but you are being too stubborn to admit it. Relax and admit that you may have to go in a direction you do not like. It is not weak to back down and realize you were wrong. Actually, it is mature to admit mistakes. You can then continue forward with your head held high. All right. So let's go ahead and pull two romance cards, see what's going on for love. We start off with getting to know each other. And the bottom of the deck is make the effort. So what I'm getting here is that there's someone that you're trying to get close to. You know, for some of you, this could be a romantic partner. For others, this could be a friend, a coworker, could be family. This could be just really getting to know yourself, as we were talking about with the first card, a certain slant of light, being able to see things in different perspectives. Let me go ahead and move these. So the last couple weeks or so, guys, I've been really digging in to becoming more comfortable with tarot. So I've had these particular tarot cards. I don't even know the name of them. I have the book. I could find out. I'm going to shuffle while I'm talking. But so I've had these tarot cards since I was 15-ish, maybe even younger. and I'm now just turned 40 in October. And I know the meanings a little bit. I mostly go off intuition. Um, but in the beginning, that's why I kind of stuck with the oracle cards, because I wanted to be sure that I was getting the message, giving the message the best that I could. So the last couple weeks, or the last week rather, I've been really digging into getting to know the tarot cards and like really getting to know them individually, for who they are, and what a difference it makes in my being comfortable sharing messages with you. Like, as far as, I can do timing now. I could tell you if something's going to take a week, or how many days or months or years or what season, even down to dates, because certain cards resemble certain dates from, usually I believe it's about a week. So yeah, I really love that. And then also learning which cards tell you if it's real love, which cards tell you if someone could be cheating on you. Um, all really important things that people want to know when they come to the tarot. All right, that's too many cards. So just be patient with me on this journey, and just know that, I'm doing my best to receive and give the messages that I get the best that I can, the most authentically as I can. So for instance, I had to pull out my notes. Um, so for instance, we have the Eight of Cups here. And with the Eight of Cups, this can resemble days. And more importantly, it represents February 19th through February 28th. Oh, and also learning which cards of the tarot are yes cards and which cards are no cards. So this is a no card because it is a card of feeling emotionally drained, but now learning how to focus more inward, searching for spiritual enlightenment, having a change of heart, and needing a renewal in your life, needing something new. All right, so we've got the Moon and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I knew this card was going to come out. I kept seeing, and I kept feeling like I wanted to grab it, and I'm like, no, you know what? If it's meant to come out, it will come out. And sure enough, it did. And it came out in upright. So that's very nice. So with the Moon, you guys, this is a lot of stuff here. It's a lot of stuff. So just give me a second. All right. So with the Moon card, this is also a no card. So what I'm getting with that is, starting off the reading and getting to know each other and make the effort. I feel like you've kind of been putting off getting to know someone. You've kind of been putting off making that effort because of some type of deception in the past. There was something that you felt like it was being hidden from you. You knew that there was something that you just knew that you weren't knowing all that there is to know about your relationship. And when you feel that way, it is hard to have trust. And, like I said, this could be a romantic relationship, a friendship, a work relationship, or even family. What we have here with the moon is trust your intuition. For some of you, I feel like you already found out about these secrets. With the moon card, the dates here are February 19th through March 20th. And usually when the moon card comes out in a spread too, I feel like it can mean that you already know the truth and you're basically just looking to the cards to confirm it yourself. Yeah, because with the Four of Pentacles here in reverse too. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is going through difficulties. Some of you may have dealt with bankruptcy in the past, but this is about setbacks. Some of you, either you yourself or someone you know, could have been dealing with a gambling problem. If it's not gambling, it was just taking financial risks and lots of obstacles in the way. And this is something that was going on for years, because usually with Pentacles, it's years. We have the date here, January 10th through January 19th. So there could be a connection there with the date as far as like the person who we're talking about with this card. Their birth date could be between that period, or there could have been something that happened during that period with them. So amazingly, we have the Strength card here. Love the Strength card. Strength card is a yes card. We're dealing with all no cards here, but we end it with a yes. And the reason why I feel like they were all no's is because there were things that needed to be worked on. And because we're ending with the Strength card, that tells me I feel like you were working on them. The dates for the Strength card are July 23rd through August 22nd. But this is you really feeling like you have this amazing inner strength. And if you don't feel it yet, know that it is coming. Learning to love again. Getting in touch with your gentle side. Being more compassionate about others and their situation instead of judging. Learning to have patience. That's a big thing, in the world. We don't realize how much that affects us, when we don't have patience for something. Sometimes when we don't have patience and we push for something, we end up pushing it away. So patience is really important. And this is you having self-confidence, having the self-confidence to be patient, knowing that, it's okay. I can wait for this. I know that I deserve it. And trusting your instinct. With some of you too, I feel like you may have realized that there was a relationship that you were dealing with that you thought was love, but turned out to be more about lust. And also here, with the getting to know each other and make the effort, I feel like that's your fears, or I don't want to say fear. that's your question, basically. Like, should I make the effort? Because is this person really someone that I could be in a relationship? Do I really love this person? Does this person really love me? Or is it just lust? But with the make the effort card, great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. And by revealing stuff to each other, getting to know each other here, this is going to let you know, do you belong in more of a friendship or a romantic partner? Or, is this just something that we both need right now? As long as it's not affecting you in a negative way, there's nothing wrong with Mr. or Mrs. right now, because we always think that when we get into a relationship, it's got to be forever. And that's just not true, because part of being in a relationship, you know, what we've come from, in the olden days, it was you wait till you get married and you marry that person and you spend the rest of your life with them, no matter how happy you are, no matter how happy you make each other, you make that commitment and you do it. Or now we've come a long way to where now we want to go out there, we want to socialize, we want to get to know each other, we want to take the time to find the right person. And because this is a change in society compared to what we've done many, many years ago, there's going to be some hiccups. There's going to be some of us who are going to fall in love with someone and say this has to be forever, even though you fight every single day and you make each other miserable. But because you made that decision in the beginning to love this person, you're like, we're going to stick this out. I did that 3 times in all my long-term relationships, stayed with them for years, and long after I should have. Now, when I look back, I know that there were lessons that I learned, and I hope there were lessons that they learned. I hope we came out of those relationships being better people. So we've got the 3 of Wands with the 5 of Swords in reverse. I'd like to get 2 more cards. That's too many. We did see the Lover just peek its face, so that tells me that, there might be a chance that this person could, in fact, be the one. But you'll never know unless you try. You'll never know unless you're willing to make that effort. Make that effort to take the time out and get to know each other. Page of Wands in reverse. And 6 of Wands upright. I'm actually going to pull 2 more cards. And, like I said, ultimately up here with the Strength card, that was you coming out, having self-confidence. And right here with the 6 of Wands, I feel like this is you ultimately having the victory. Because I am getting a feeling here that some of you really wanted love in your life, but have been dealing with a lot of conflicts and a lot of inner things that you felt like you needed to change. All right, so we left off with the Strength. We have the 3 of Wands here. So with the 3 of Wands, guys, and that is right below the 8 of Cups. So after the new year, like I said, we're starting to get into the yes cards. 3 of Wands is a yes card. After the new year, I'm seeing you guys maybe starting a new partnership. Anytime I say these things, it really depends on your situation, whether it's love, career, friend, family, but some type of trusted partnerships. Someone I feel like is going to want to offer you something that's definitely going to allow you to progress farther. And at this point, you're going to be in a position, starting in the new year, you are going to be in a place where you're ready to start setting long-term goals. Some of you are going to be able to pay off some loans or any kind of money that you owed, but I see a lot of growth here, and for some of you, even possible investments. Then we have the Five of Swords with the Three of Swords here. Three of Wands. Okay, I was just trying to figure something out here. So, Five of Swords, guys. This is dealing with struggles. And, right below that, we have the Three of Swords. So we're actually going to go ahead and read these together because I feel like they belong together. But some of you were in a situation where there was a lot of selfishness. Someone was being unfair, or both of you. There might have even been some theft involved. Somebody was trying to be very domineering. Somebody was trying, or you, vice versa. Somebody was trying to really dictate someone's life and tell them how they should or shouldn't live it. Ego, big problem here. Right after the new year, I feel like things are really going to change here for you. With the Three of Swords, this is you reaching a point after dealing with that selfishness and, that ego and the unfairness and someone trying to dictate your life. You decide to sever those ties. It wasn't easy. There was a lot of sorrow behind it. A lot of arguing, a lot of heartache. Just a lot of hurt feelings and conflicting feelings, because I get here like 1 minute I love you, the next minute I hate you. Very confusing. It's like, do you or don't you? These are both no cards. For some of you, with the Three of Swords here, there could have been cheating in the past. Because Three of Swords, this is the card of heartache, a painful end to the relationship. But if that's not you, this was just dealing with bumpy roads. Things just weren't quite where they were supposed to be at. Yeah, definitely, because I just forgot. This Five of Swords was in reverse with the Three of Swords. And the Five of Swords in reverse is ending a relationship because of emotional turmoil. Also getting rejection here. Feeling like you're misfortunate, but I feel like these misfortunes are coming from a place of regret, because I feel like you or they were being way too hard on themselves. And, even though with the Five of Swords, this is ending the relationship, it's also about making amends. It's also about, even though it was really hard and really painful to end this relationship, ultimately, you both were able to mature and come to a place of where you can say, this is how it was meant to be. We can't sit here and torture each other forever. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Right. So let's go ahead and hold these up. Page of Wands is in reverse, Pentacles upright. So what we've got here, guys, which one? Oh, yeah. So let's start off with the Page of Wands. That came out first. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Also, so I feel like, again, bad news. You know, some of you may have found out that somebody was cheating, or, you know, the relationship just isn't working. Someone just wasn't being authentic. Someone was being very insensitive, selfish, rash. And this left either one or both parties very unmotivated, very unreliable, because they were so caught up in you know, all the drama. But because of all the drama, just feeling incapable, and, you know, borderline just feeling like unhealthy. But with here, you could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we've got the Six of Wands here. Again, talking about disloyalty, betrayal, tension, someone feeling like they were under pressure. For some, it could have been a demotion, and just feeling like they were being taken advantage of. And because of this negativity, creating a lot of delays here. I do feel like there's just a lot of things that are going to be happening in the spring. Come the new year, come spring, I feel like there's going to be a lot of new things that you're going to be able to start looking forward to. You can start being more of a yes person than a no person, because you brought yourself to a place where you understood why you guys were going through all of this. And you were able to put it in the past and move on and let it go. And like with the Strength card, feeling this empowerment within, where you are just ready to find yourself and find your happiness, not relying on this other person to make you happy. All right. Almost had one. We're going to pull a Say It Forward card. Haven't been feeling very good lately. I feel like I'm battling a little bit of a head cold, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to acknowledge it, but just feeling pretty cloudy. All right, you guys. Stop thinking of what could go wrong and start thinking of what could go right. Stop thinking of what could go wrong and start thinking of what can go right. What a difference that will make for you. I promise you. Let's go ahead and see what's in the bottom. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. All right, you guys. But this I definitely feel like it fits. Remember this. This is very important. This is what's going to help you get that strength. I know it was a lot of negativity in that reading, but just remember, there's someone who really wants to take the time to get to know you. I feel like once you handle all of this, we'll call it junk, you're going to be ready to actually make the effort for this new person. Or, if it's not a new person, a new quality of your relationship, getting to a better, healthier place. All right, you guys, I love you all. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.